Now I'm cute.
Finally.
Now you want to date me, right? Hey, weirdos.
Hey.
All right. Nailed it. All right. Also, before we start, don't forget to get your hoodies and sweatshirts and all that stuff. It is till Thursday, so go get it. So link is in the description. We got a lot of comments in the comment section of the video of us reading our very first messages to each other. And those comments all said that they wanted to see or hear about our first date together.
Yeah.
So we are going to tell you about our very first date. If you guys have not seen the very first messages to each other, we'll put that in the description below. You guys can go check that video out. And then you can come and watch this video and hear about our first date. Yeah. So what day did we meet?
So we started talking on February 10th.
Yes. And we ended up meeting in person on Valentine's Day. Now that wasn't planned. We didn't mean for it to be Valentine's Day. And I even had texted you and I said, would you mind if I stayed for the weekend? Is that weird also?
Mm-hmm. Well, because, okay, hold on. Let's preface that a little bit. So she had just come back, you know, moving back to California. So she was living at the time close to like San Diego, and the difference between there and LA is what, like
it was like
3 hours, something like that.
2-hour train ride, 3-hour train ride.
Yeah. So for her to come out, or either one of us to come out for, you know, the day or whatever, it was going to be a little ridiculous. So yeah. We decided.
So I asked if I could stay for the weekend.
You did ask
and then I said, this is exactly what it said. It said, is it weird if I stay for the weekend? And you said, is it weird that I don't think that it's weird? And that's what you had said.
Yeah.
So basically we had stayed for the weekend, and also I was like, also I'm sorry that it's gonna be on Valentine's Day, you know, like we don't have to do anything. It's not serious. Like I don't even take Valentine's Day serious. So it's no pressure or whatever. I was like, I just kind of like want to hang out and like meet you.
Yeah, so we decided to play it really casually and not really give too much into the fact that it was Valentine's Day that we met. Yeah,
so we met at the LACMA, and if you don't know what that is, here's a picture of it. It's this like really cool place in LA.
Yeah,
but
it's like a museum.
Here's a little creepy thing that I did. Okay, so obviously I was stalking her Instagram and she was stalking mine, but Sam had a picture on her Instagram that said, it was a picture of her and a group of friends, and they were at the LACMA, and the caption said, I can't believe that I get to live down the street from this, or right next to this, or something like that.
Yeah, because my apartment complex that I was living in
was
LA,
right behind that.
Yeah, it was directly behind.
So I had seen that picture, and then I said, hey, where do you want to meet in LA? And I said, how about the LACMA? But I had said that knowing that she already lived close to there. So, well, okay, I didn't even tell you that until what, like a year after that. Like I told you, I was like, just so you know, I'm a stalker and I figured out where you lived. Yeah. Kind of. So we met at the LACMA.
She definitely is a stalker.
Yeah. So we met at the LACMA, and then what happened next?
I was a little nervous, like, meeting her for the first time, because I literally walked out of my apartment to, like, the road behind, and, like, I called her, and I was like, hey, like, I'm walking towards the LACMA, like, in the back, and Alyssa was like, oh, okay, awesome, like, I'm also walking.
Yeah, and I think I was like, hey, like, I think I see you, and I was like, are you wearing, like, brown and green? And you happen to be wearing brown and green, but then the people that I was looking at walked past me, and I was like, wait, that wasn't you.
So it's a different person wearing brown and green. So Alyssa shows up in like this really cute, it's actually like this color green tank top and jeans and boots, and I was wearing like this color tank top, jeans, and like, I don't know, like rainbow sandals or something.
Something like that.
So we instantly dressed the same.
Yeah, so that's why maybe people are like, oh my god, you guys always like look the same and dress the same. It's happened since the very day one. But so basically after we met, she was like, so you want to go back to my place? And I was like, yeah, because we're right there, like, let's go. Yeah. So we went back to your place, and
we were just gonna drop off her bags.
Yeah. But then you showed me around like your apartment, and then you were like, okay, well, like, you want to just like hang out in like your room. Not like that. It wasn't like that. So don't get your little dirty minds out of the dirty little gutter.
No, so we just like, we laid on my bed for a little while and just talked, really. So my roommate wasn't there at that time, so we had just the place to ourselves.
Yeah, so we were like laying on your bed for a while, and you knew that I wanted to kiss you.
Oh, I knew so bad. It was so funny. And little secret, I am never the person to kiss the other person first, because I always feel really awkward about it, so I always make it a point to make the other person feel really awkward about it. And so that's what I did with Alyssa, because I knew and could tell, like, just like subtle little things, like she kept looking at my lips when I was talking.
Yeah, and I'm not a first person kind of thing.
And I think we had discussed that, actually.
Yeah,
prior.
That's why you knew that. But we were laying in your room for like, what, 4 hours?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So like 4 hours, and then finally, it was like one of those like inch closer, inch closer, inch closer, inch closer, inch closer kind of things. And then finally it just like happened. Nothing happened after that.
Yeah.
Again, some dirty little minds. Nothing happened. And then what happened? We were like, you were like, oh, are you hungry?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, super hungry.
Yeah.
I was like, you live around here, so like, where do you want to go? And
and so I had previously been to this place on Beverly Boulevard, and it's called Petty Cash.
Put a picture here.
Yeah. So that's where we decided to go. And it was kind of funny because we both ordered the same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Not on purpose.
And
but the funny part about going to this restaurant was the fact that it was Valentine's Day, as I told you guys. We were surrounded by couples.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was like super, I think now thinking about it, I'm like, that's super weird, because we totally looked like a couple when we didn't even know each other's middle name at that point, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm usually a nervous eater on the very first date.
I think we both are.
We both are.
Yeah.
Which is weird, because we're not shy about food at all anymore.
No, we're not.
Like, but basically, like, the meal that we ordered came with only 3, like, little, like, taquitos, if you know what that is. And I ate, what, 1.5?
Yeah.
And you ate, like, 2 maybe?
Yeah, I think
like,
I maybe had 2.
We were just super, like, we were talking and just still getting to know each other. And I think, like, the food part of, like, I mean, that's really, like, vulnerable, how people see you when you eat. That's just, like, that's it. Like, because after that, you're done.
Yeah.
What happened after that? We were done at the restaurant.
Yeah.
And then
we were done at the restaurant, and I was like, oh, like, have you ever been out in West Hollywood?
Which I had been.
Yeah, she had been. And I was like, oh, well, maybe we can just go and, like, get a drink or whatever. And not that Alyssa drank, and I knew that. But just to, like, see the atmosphere, too. And she was like, oh, like, crap, I don't have my ID.
And Sam still thinks to this day that I did that on purpose. I didn't do that on purpose. I don't drink, so it's never in my thought process to, like, bring my ID anywhere, because I'm also not a going out type of person.
Yeah.
So I don't ever go out. I don't ever drink, so I don't need my ID. So it just wasn't in my thought process. So I didn't do it on purpose. Sam thinks I did it on purpose, but what happened? We left the restaurant. We left the restaurant,
and we were waiting at the corner.
and we were making out.
Yep. And then we got in an Uber and went back to my apartment. And that's when you met my roommate.
Kate, yeah.
And then, yeah, we hung out in my room for a little while longer, and we drew
pictures.
Yeah, you want to go get them?
Yeah, I'll go get them. We were like, let's draw pictures of each other.
Yeah.
And this was the picture that Sam drew of me. That's it. And it says, Alyssa, the boy. Because I had a hair in a bun. I was wearing like a cutoff.
Yeah. It's a very realistic picture.
And, okay, so for my picture that I drew of Sam, she had her hair up in a bun, messy like bun, and I just drew her face, like that's it. And this was the picture.
How rude.
Identical. Look at smile. Just that. Okay, so those are our pictures, and we still have them. We have them on the fridge. We kept them forever.
Yeah.
And then we just like hung out like the rest of the night, but that was like basically like our first date. It was like an entire.
We hung out the rest of the night.
Yeah.
So
it was an entire like day. It was fun. I mean, like it was
just nice to like hang out and get to know her
There was no
cell
weirdness, not
Yeah.
once.
Yeah.
There was no pressure to like feel a certain way or do a certain thing.
Yeah, and we went into the weekend, you know, just where I knew she was gonna stay until Sunday. You know, we both went in with the mindset that like, listen, like if we don't hit it off, like that's perfectly fine too. Like,
yeah.
we can be friends and you can go home Sunday with a friend, you know, a new friend.
Super casual.
Yeah.
Like
that changed relatively quickly.
So I mean, if it clicks, it clicks. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And it clicked, and now we're here telling you our very first date together.
Yeah.
That was our very first date day together, Valentine's Day. We hope that you guys enjoyed this video. We hope that, I don't know, maybe it inspires you with your future significant other, and just that things can be casual and there's no pressure to do things that you don't want to do, and it can just be fun and silly, and you can draw pictures of each other.
Yeah.
Well, if you like this video, please be sure to give it a big old thumbs up and share this video.
Yeah.
And also, what should they do?
Subscribe if you're not subscribed. We are trying to reach 150,000 weirdos.
Yes.
And we're only 40,000 away.
I know. Thank you so much for that. Follow us on all social media.
Yeah.
The links will be in the description. We love you guys, but don't make it weird.
Always make it weird.